Hey.
So, what are you doing today?
Oh, pretty much as usual.
Healing the sick.
Wondering what's the matter with you?
Nothing's the matter with me. I'm fine.
Oh, come on, you can't sleep, you can't sit still.
All right, I'll sit. I'll sit.
Right. You obviously don't want to tell me, and I can't make you, so...
There's nothing to talk about, for goodness sake.
OK. Do you fancy some lunch if I can wangle an hour off?
I'm afraid I'm not going to be here. I'm going out with Emma. A bit of shopping and one thing and another.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're not spending all day by yourself.
No.
OK, I'll see you.
Yeah. Bye now.
Can I have a cup of tea at last? Hey, I tell you what, though. Just see Matt going across the medical centre.
What? What did he say?
Well, just how you doing, sort of thing. But it's not what he said. He just got me thinking. Who'd be a doctor? I mean, all day just got folk moaning at him, telling him his problems. You get me down.
But he looked all right.
Well, all right as he ever does. Always looks like he just got out of bed, if you'd ask me. Well, suppose if you're listening to other people's problems all day, you don't worry about your own so much. That's what I think. Anyway, what do you think?
I think I'd like that cup of tea.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry.
It's our counsellor.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're having your breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Morning, Kelly.
Morning. Well, I won't interrupt. I'll just pop round to tell you that I'm sorry if it seems like we're not getting anywhere with the creche.
Not your fault.
Yeah, well, anyway, we're having a meeting, a council meeting this afternoon, and I will bring up the creche there. I mean, that is a promise.
Oh, promise they'll change their minds?
Well,
No.
Give the man a chance. You can't promise that.
Well, what's the point?
well, the point, you see, the point is,
He gets it talked about.
right.
And the council might then change its mind.
Well, they haven't so far, have they?
Yeah, you see, but that's up to me to
To find the right words.
exactly.
Move 'em with your oratory.
Right, and I shall do my very,
Do your best.
yes.
So where can everyone come then?
Yes, of course they can.
What? Sarah's age they can.
Well, yeah, if she wants. I mean, Sarah has got a bigger stake in this than most of us. The more the merrier, I say.
Great. Well, I'll ring round, get everyone down.
Good. Right, I'll
Be off.
yeah. And remember, the fight's not over. In fact, it's not even begun yet. See ya.
Bye. So do you two fancy coming then?
Well,
I'm afraid I've got appointments all afternoon.
Yeah, me and all.
ask Todd, he might go with you.
What you mean is because you two don't want to. Right, fine.
Look, you want to count yourself lucky. I didn't say it before, but, well, I mean, face it, she's a bit rough around the edges of that face, isn't she? She's dead common.
What, and we're dead posh?
Compared to her, we're aristocrats. Look, I know you're just getting over it, love, but you'll find it's best in the long run. And then there's Maria, isn't there?
What about her?
Well, you know you were meant for each other. Why don't you go over there and tell her what's happened? Go on. I'll go get a pen. Hey, you take it easy today. Make sure you get plenty of rest. What's the matter?
Nothing.
You shouldn't be working at all, really. Not in your condition.
No.
You're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you?
Yeah, I am. Just not paying any attention.
No, that's just as well. Go on, Audrey.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later.
Oh, go on.
Oh, have I got news for you? I can't wait to tell you.
What? Oh. Come on.
Right, Charlie, Matt's wife,
Yes.
she's pregnant.
No.
Yeah, but she doesn't want it. She's going away and having an abortion.
Oh, she told you that?
Yeah, well, I got the wrong end of the stick. I thought they were talking about me. But listen, the abortion is today.
Oh, and what about Matt? Is he going along with what she wants then?
Matt doesn't even know about it.
Doesn't even know she's pregnant.
No, he doesn't know. She's just going to go away with the abortion and not even tell him.
Wow.
Because if he did find out, you see, he'd do out to stop her because the one thing he wants is a baby.
Oh, my goodness. Well, she better make sure that he doesn't find out then, huh?
Yeah, well, I want him to.
What?
Yeah, because if he finds out he managed to persuade her not to have the abortion, then He's not going to bother me anymore, is he? He's not going to be bothered about this.
Well, Maxine, I'm sure
I know
there is
it is. The one thing he wants is a baby, and he'd rather have one with her than me. So if I can just stop her doing what she's going to do, and they have a baby, then that means everything's going to be all right, and he'll stop pestering me and Ashley.
Just a minute, please. Now, could I just say, you say if you can stop her.
Yeah.
So how are you going to manage that?
Well, I don't know. Talk to her. Stop it. You know, I don't care.
Well, let me just say, please. Number one, I'm sure she's not doing what she's doing lightly. And I'm sure she's thought about it. She's probably thought and talked about nothing else. So honestly, Maxine, I don't think there's anything that you can say that's going to make her change her mind. And secondly, don't you think you should keep as far away from these two as possible? Hmm? Especially where babies are concerned.
I've just noticed on the calendar you've got a council meeting this aft.
I have.
It's just, I've got to go out. It's my fault for not checking, but I've really got to go, Norman. Can you not just give your meeting a miss, just this once?
No chance. I promised that I'd talk about the creche closure.
Well, then we'll have to get somebody to babysit.
And why do you have to go out?
I promised Charlie.
Well, just tell her you can't go. She'll understand.
I can't. She's going for some treatment. Medical, and I promised to go with her.
Her husband's a doctor.
Yeah, I know.
Well, can't he sort it out?
Norman, she's having an abortion and she doesn't want anybody to know. Promise me you won't ever tell anybody that, will you? I promised I wouldn't tell anyone, not even you.
And you're going to help her?
I'm going with her, yeah. Somebody's got to. Should we do that then? Get a babysitter?
Suit yourself.
OK, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon, Vera. See you then.
Oh, thanks. You don't mind if I have a word with one of your young ladies, do you? Maria.
Oh, hi, Vera.
I just think you'd like to know that Tyrone and that Fizz have had a falling out. It's all over between them.
All right. What's that got to do with me?
Well, it means it's free again. Well, that's if you're interested.
Yeah, well, I'm not, but thanks for telling me.
Oh.
I'm going to go and talk to Charlie.
Oh, now do you think that's wise?
No, probably not, but I've got to try. I mean, if I don't catch her now, it's going to be too late.
Well, if she's made up her mind, sweetheart.
I'll have to get her to change it, won't I? Audrey, if I can get Charlie to have Matt's baby, that means that this one will be just mine and Ashley's. If I've got a chance of that, I've got to try.
Good luck.
Thanks.
So, if I book the taxi for about 11 then?
Yeah, should be plenty of time.
Yeah, then he can pick us up after and I'll be back in time for my shift.
You are good, you know. I'll never be able to thank you for it.
Go on.
Oh, what?
Can we talk?
You better come in.
I'll see you later, yeah?
Yeah, you will.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Matt isn't here, is he?
Why? I just had to come and ask you about what you were going to do. Oh, no. You weren't supposed to know about that. You only found out by accident. And when I said you weren't meant to say anything to anybody, that anybody included me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but especially in your condition, I can't talk to you. Well, what about Matt? What about him? Well, surely you should ask him first. I mean, from what he said to me, he's desperate for a baby. Yeah, well, why don't you leave Matt to me? You can't just not tell him. Look, Maxine, I've a lot on today, what with one thing and another. I can do without your lectures, so if you don't mind. Why does it have to be today? I mean, why are you in such a hurry? Because I'm frightened that if I wait, I might come over all maternal and change my mind. Yeah? And I don't want to do that. So I'm sorry if I'm not doing what you like, Maxine, but I'm doing what I want. So just leave and let me get on with it. I think you're making a terrible mistake. Then it'll be my mistake. Nothing you should worry about.
Look, so they're only investigating us, right?
That's what they said.
Yeah.
So what happens if they decide it's all a load of old rubbish, or the person that's complained changes their mind?
Well, it'll be too late if we carry on losing business the way we are doing.
Exactly. Which is why we have got to stop going on about it. You know, we don't even mention it. We get the drivers to do the same. They don't mention it to anyone either.
That's easy as that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we've got to stop these rumours before they start, so not a word.
All right. Well, I haven't started any rumours because I haven't even spoken to anybody. Morning, all.
Have you got out for me, Eileen, love?
No, not yet, Les.
Never mind. I'll go and read my paper.
Let's talk about these sexual harassment rumours.
Hey, it's not to do with me.
No.
Any woman I pick up, I tell them. I say, whatever you've heard about that firm, you're all right with me. I'm a family man. I've got daughters.
Which is exactly why we've got the problem in the first place. You know, in future, can you not mention it to anyone? You know, just don't say out at all.
But what if they mention it to me?
Then act like you don't know what they're talking about.
Well, that shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, OK. Well, I'll do my best. See ya.
So we're going to do this, then? Not a word to anyone?
Sure.
Yeah, well, the way business is going, I won't be speaking to anyone anyway.
See you. Ta-da. Hello, love. Can you give me some ones for this? I don't know. Everybody that's come in wanted to change this morning.
Well, hang on. I'll just have to use the other till.
Norris, oh, sorry, Vera. I didn't mean to push in.
Oh, push it all you like, love. I'm getting paid to stand here.
I just wondered if you could babysit this afternoon. I know it's short notice, but it's a bit of an emergency.
About what time?
3 o'clock. It's just till Norman gets back from his meeting.
Yeah, I can do that for you. No bother.
Excuse me, Vera, but I think you're being a bit quick off the mark there. As I understand it, I'm top of Ben's list.
Oh, as for you, special today.
If he could talk, I think that's what he might well do, yes.
Sorry, Vera.
It's all right, love. I'm more than happy to babysit for you. And just have a word with Rita.
First baby I've heard of asked for his own babysitter.
Hello? Shop? Is anyone serving here?
Hey, you. Wait your turn. Think we've all seen and heard enough of you recently.
Oh, and what's that supposed to mean?
It means you should have done us all a favour and stopped at the top of that building.
Oh, well, we know why you're being like that. Heard from Tyrone, have you?
Yes, I have. And I'll say this for you. You parting from that lad were the best thing you could have ever done, because he's well shut to you. And he knows it.
Vera, I could have him back whenever I like.
I think you'll find different. I think you'll find he's come to his senses.
Here we are, Vera. Your ones.
Oh, Tar, love. I do the same for you sometime.
That's all right, love. Ta-da.
That is fine. I'll be there 3 o'clock on the dot.
Brilliant. Thanks.
See you, love.
See
Ta-da.
ya.
Right. Is there any chance of me getting served now?
Well, of course there is. What would you like?
Right, Tyrone, you doing help?
Yeah, I'm working.
Yeah, but when you're not working, and when you've got a deal on, you could do with a partner.
Why? What sort of deal?
Sort that makes money. You interested?
Might be. Hey, listen. Is your Maria seeing anyone?
I don't know.
Only I think she stopped out last night. Seen her being dropped off in some cabriolet job this morning.
It can't be anyone I know. Not of a motor like that.
Right.
Yeah, I suppose yeah.
Found anywhere else to wear my jacket yet?
Not yet, no.
Oh, well, you will do one day.
Hey, does she mean they'll have a jacket the same as yours?
Yeah.
I won't mind that.
I told Norris 3 o'clock. That'll be all right, won't it?
I just don't understand why you have to get involved.
Because she's a friend of mine. And yours, I thought.
She is. And if it was anything else but this, I just wish you weren't doing it, that's all.
Why? Because you think she should be forced into having a baby she doesn't want?
No. Put yourself in her shoes. Would you have an abortion and not tell me?
Oh, no. No, that's not fair.
Why not?
Because I'm not her and you're not Matt. And this isn't about what we do, it's about what she wants.
Oh, and never mind the husband?
Yeah. Norman, this is really, really hard for her and she's got no one else she can rely on, so I'm not going to let her down. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Oh, you'll be pleased to know that all is not lost with the creche.
Oh, is it not?
No, Curly's going to raise it at a council meeting this afternoon.
All right, good for him. I hope somebody's listening.
Came round this morning to tell us. I think he's a bit worried that we all think he's let us down after what happened.
Look, would you excuse me a moment? There's just somebody I want a word with. Emma! Hi, hi, how you doing?
Good, yeah.
Hey, listen, how's Charlie?
Charlie?
You're probably thinking, I should know, and you're right, I should. It's just, She seems a bit down, as though there's something worrying her, something on her mind, and whenever I ask her what, she just says she's fine, there's nothing wrong.
Perhaps there isn't.
Perhaps not. But you two are going out today, aren't you? Some sort of girls' day out or something?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, could you try and find out what's worrying her? Try and cheer her up a bit.
I'll try, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to walk around and book us a taxi.
Oh, right, a taxi, eh? No expense spared. Listen, I hope you don't think I'm interfering. I don't want to spoil yours and Charlie's day out.
No, of course not.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Lovely. Go to Maxine's ready for you now. Oh, hello. What can we do for you?
I can have a word with Maria.
She's very popular today. Yes, be quick about it.
Cheers.
What are you doing in here?
Can you do us a favour? We've got some gear and I need somewhere to leave it.
Gear? Does that mean it's dodgy then?
No. I did a job for someone. Just how they paid me.
You know, you're soft in the edge here. You do all these so-called jobs for people, but they just fob you off with rubbish.
That I can make money out of. Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, if they're going somewhere, but you're not. Oh, right, go on then. What do you want?
Can I leave it in your flat? Yeah. I won't get in the way.
See you in a minute. Go on, I'll get the keys.
I'm going to tell him.
Tell who?
Matt.
Oh, Maxine, no, what good's that going to do?
Because he might be able to stop her.
Yeah, and he might not. And then what kind of a mess are you going to have on your hands?
Look, if he stops her, then he'll leave us alone, and then me and Ask just have the baby, and everything's going to be all right.
Sweetheart, I know that's the way you see it.
That is the way it is.
Oh, sorry. Just feeling a bit sick, you know. All been there, haven't we?
Matt, wait!
Hey, take it easy. You shouldn't be dashing about.
Is Charlie still at home?
I'm not sure where she is. Why?
What, you really don't know what's happening?
What's happening? What are you on about?
Charlie's pregnant. She's having your baby.
Right, well, I'm surprised she hasn't mentioned it then.
No, she hasn't. And the reason is because she's having an abortion and she don't want you to know.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Ask her.
Ask her, is she pregnant?
Yeah. Matt, it's today. The abortion's today. She might have already gone and done it already. You've got to go and find her now.
How come you know all about this?
Oh, because she wants to shut me up and make me go away. Matt, everything I'm telling you is true.
Right.
Hi, I was just going out. What's the matter? Is everything all right?
Going where?
I told you out with Emma.
You know what I've just heard?
What?
That you're pregnant. And that where you're going with Emma is to have a termination.
Who's saying that?
Does it matter?
Well, yeah, it does matter, actually, because it's not true. Who?
Maxine.
She'll have one or two things to say to that little madam when I next see her.
So you're not pregnant?
Of course I'm not.
Well, she said you told her.
I told her. Oh, she's crazy. She's mad, she is. Even if I was pregnant, which I'm not, why would I tell her? She'd be the last person.
Even so, you told her.
Well, no, I didn't tell her because it's not true.
Right. So, you don't mind if I come with you then?
Where?
Wherever it is you and Emma are going.
Well, actually, yes, I do mind if you come with me, because if you do that, it's like you're saying you don't believe me.
I don't.
You'd rather believe that empty-headed bimbo over your own wife.
I'm a doctor.
Oh, so?
So if you really weren't pregnant, you'd be offering to take a test. Never mind offering, you'd be demanding I gave you one, but no, you don't want that.
Who says I don't?
Oh, so you do? How far gone are you?
I said...
How far?!
4 or 5 weeks. 6 tops.
Okay. And why didn't you tell me?
Because I love you, Matt. Look, I don't want this baby. I never will. I know how much you do. I thought it'd be better if you didn't know anything about it.
Taxi for Mrs. Watts.
Yeah, I won't be second, Les.
Oh, by the way, they don't give me any address to where you're going. All I've got is, like, Which part of town?
Yeah, that's right. We'll let you know when we want dropping off.
Oh, well, suit yourself. You're the boss. Oh.
Right, I'm off. Bye-bye, Ben, darling. You be good for your Uncle Norris.
No use me asking you not to go with her.
No.
I won't bother then.
Bye.
Please. Charlie, I am begging you.
No.
You can still have the termination. You've got weeks yet. Just don't go today. Then at least we'll have a chance to talk about it.
And then you'll stop me.
How? How can I?
You'll find ways.
What ways?
Like you're trying to stop me now. If I let you stop me this time, then you'll stop me next time and the time after that. Till it'll be too late and I'll have to have this baby because you'll be forcing me to.
No, please. Look,
Do you mind?
don't
I've
do
got
this.
to go.
But, all right, for my sake. You don't want this child, but I do.
I'm coming!
It's what I want more than anything.
I know that. And that's why you should never have found out in the first place. Matt. Right, let's go.
Taxi's here.
Charlie, please, wait.
Right then, ladies, in we get.
Quick as you can, please.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Charlie, please, just don't go today. That's all I'm asking. Tomorrow, yeah, but not today. Well, wind the window down. Come on, wind it down. What do you think I'm going to do? Please, just give me a chance.
No. And don't follow me or try and stop me. And never mind your precious baby, you won't see me again either. Can we go now, please?
Well, they've had a warning. Been investigated, maybe even closed down. Why, though? Well, some woman's complained that one of the drivers has been coming on to her. I said to Steve, that turns out to be you, I'll close you down. Never mind them, just the licensing.
Really? Might come to being closed down. There you are.
Well, they're just waiting to find out now. Whatever they're losing business, carries on like this. They'll have an out too closed down.
Come on, so what do we all want then?
Can I just have a mineral water?
Stop looking at him.
I want to know what's happened.
Well, whatever it is, there's nothing you can do about it now, is there?
Audrey.
Hi, Rita.
Have you seen your Sarah?
No, where?
On the front page of today's Gazette. No. Yes, a lovely photograph of her and her baby.
Really?
Hello, Rita. Oh, hello, love. Oh, I just want to get the weight off my feet.
Yes, what can I get you, love?
Oh, Betty, gin and tonic and 2 mineral waters, please.
Oh, right.
You haven't got a copy of today's Gazette around, have you?
Oh, there's bound to be one in the back. I'll get it for you, love.
I'm just saying, the doctor and his missus have been at it again.
What's this?
Outside on the street. If we were on the sands, you'd have thought it were Punch and Judy. She was in the taxi, and he was banging on the window and yelling. I don't know what would have happened if she didn't drive off.
He doesn't look very happy, does he?
Oh, I wouldn't let him lay a finger on me. I'd sooner go to St John's ambulance.
Well, folks speak well of him, them that he's treated. They say he seems to take a genuine interest.
And I'm a saying, you expect a doctor to know how to behave when he's in public.
Yeah, but we don't know what the circumstances were, do we?
And anyway, a doctor's entitled to have a row with his wife, same as anybody else.
But not in public, Rita. You have your falling out in private. That's why we have curtains to his windows.
Oh, no.
What's up?
Oh, what are they trying to do to the poor child? I mean, what chance is she ever going to have in life, eh? I'm just nipping over to our girls. Watch me drink. I'll be back in a minute.
Change here, whoever needs it.
No, you can have it. Be back in a minute.
Your lucky day.
Nice one.
So, what's happened?
What do you think? She wouldn't listen.
You mean she's gone?
Yeah, gone to have a termination, yeah.
Well, you've got to stop her. You must know where she is.
Yeah, and do what?
Well, tell her how much you want her to have a baby.
I think she knows that.
Well, you've got to stop her. You must change your mind.
Oh, please, give me credit for knowing my own wife. She's not going to listen. She's not going to change her mind. And anyway, it's probably already too late.
Yeah, this paper is going to go through every door in Weatherfield, right? And what's on the front page? Schoolgirl mum plead to council. And then there's the picture. 15-year-old Sarah Platt with daughter Bethany. A local young mother hit by the closure of the Rosamond Street crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought we might get a copy of the photo, get it framed.
I mean, don't you see? She's going to be pointed at in the street for the rest of her life.
Oh, I don't think so.
I know so. I read this, girl. I couldn't believe you'd allowed it.
Well, we couldn't do much to stop it.
Come on, Audrey, you're making a mountain of this. Sarah's the one who likes it. She's the one who wants the copy.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, of course she does. She's too young to realise how this marks her out, how she's got to live with it for the rest of her life. OK. Said my piece, that's it.
Well, I hope you're not going to be saying all this to Sarah. I don't want you making her all self-conscious.
Oh, I see. So then it can be my fault, can't it? Huh? Of course I'm not going to say anything.
Thank you.
What's happening with this crash thing, anyway?
Well, there's a council meeting this afternoon. Carly's going to do his best.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't hold your breath. These things are usually already decided by the officials. This is just a rubber stamp.
Well, Sarah's going to watch, and, I think I might go with her.
And me.
Honest?
Yeah. Going to cancel all my appointments this afternoon. This is more important.
Then we'll all go.
Does that mean me and all?
Yes, it does. Thank you, ma'am. Made me realise Sarah might need a bit of support.
Mrs. Samuels, would you like to come with me?
You don't have to wait around, you know.
I'll have a walk around later.
When I was a kid and I was outside the dentist about to go in, I used to stare at my watch and try and will it to move on an hour, so it'd all be over. I'd go home. Never worked. Yes?
Look, don't ring off.
Please, please, this is hard enough.
Then don't do it.
Because that'd be worse, much worse.
Yeah, for you, yeah.
Yes,
Well, don't do it for my sake.
please.
You love me? You've said you love me.
Of course I do.
Then don't do it for me.
You said you love me.
Yeah, which I do.
So that should mean that you could go along what I want. I mean, we can both play this game.
Look, all I'm asking for is more time.
No, it's not.
Look, time so we can talk.
I've had all the time I need.
You might have. I haven't, though, have I? Half an hour's all I've had.
Yeah, look, we tried to do that. You didn't try
To listen, you didn't try to understand. All you tried to do was change my mind. Well, mine's made up. It's too late.
Would you like to come through now, Mrs. Ramsden?
Well, I better get back so that Norris can get off. He's sitting for Curly's little baby.
He is fond of him.
And the little baby's taken to him, by all accounts.
Oh, he's that kind of fella, is Norris, isn't he? You know, you can't imagine him as a dad, but he makes a very passable granddad.
Well, I think he'd have liked a family.
Well, who wouldn't? How many of you heard said they were glad that they're on their own, that they wouldn't want to know there was somebody somewhere out there thinking about them?
Not a lot, no.
I'm surprised that you two hadn't set your caps at Norris. I mean, it looks to me like he's in good working order.
You answer that. I'm going.
Well, I shan't be long after you.
Now, I mean it. And don't you hang around. You make your bid first before Rita makes hers.
I'll bear that in mind.
Cheers, well, Eileen said this morning I'm not too bad.
See, I told you, all we need to do is make sure that people stop spreading rumours.
£2 of orange, please, Eve.
Oh, still driving then?
Why won't we be?
Just his wife was saying that business was that bad, you were on the point of closing down.
Karen?
Said you'd been accused of carrying on with female customers.
Yeah, baby.
Well, thanks a bunch, Steve.
Well, it's not my fault.
You said you hadn't told anyone.
Well, apart from my wife. Well, you tell your wife. I mean, it hardly counts, does it?
It counts double when it's Karen. So now, do you think you can feel that you can tell her to keep her mouth shut? Or do you want me to?
I'll do it.
When?
Well, not in front of her mates. Kill me.
Noticed you getting out of a nice car this morning.
Keeping watch for you?
Shame.
No, just seeing you on the way to work.
Yeah? Just so I noticed you sent Vera in to see me, to see if I'd have you back.
Vera?
Yeah, did she not tell you my answer? Yeah? Well, it's no. It's not interested, okay?
Well, I think I wasted my breath there, but never mind.
I want to talk to Matt.
Well, it wasted my breath over here as well then, wasn't it? Go on.
You couldn't stop her. She's gone to have an abortion.
Well, it's got nothing more to do with you then. So you must forget all about it, OK?
How can I? The mood he's in is... well, he's liable to do anything.
Yeah, something's come up. Yeah. OK, look, I'll try and get in for surgery, but I'll let you know if I can, OK? OK, yeah. Bye.
So, everybody's clear about that then, are we?
No, Mr. Mayor.
There's finance for a renewal of hanging baskets on Crabtree Grove and Crabtree Street, but not Crabtree Road. Let's just hope them that go putting the baskets up, they've also got it clear. Right, that's item 4. Now we move on.
When's it going to be Curly's turn? Be patient. Oh, she's getting right heavy. Would you be able to take her a bit?
Yeah, of course, come here.
Mr. Mayor. Is this item 4, Councillor Watts?
In a way, yeah.
Go on, then.
Mr. Mayor, I was hoping to have a word about the planned closure of the Rosamond Street creche.
Point of order, Mr. Mayor. This has already been discussed. And anyway, we're supposed to be talking about future expenditure. And as far as this is concerned, there isn't going to be any.
Well, I hope there is. At this present moment in time, the creche is still open, and I was hoping to persuade this council to keep it that way.
Go on, then.
Curly.
Keep it short.
We'll listen.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Some of the councillors may have noticed in this morning's Gazette an article about one of my constituents, who happens to be up in the public gallery now with her baby. As the article says, she may not be able to carry on with her studies if this creche closes. And there are other mothers up there who may have to give up their jobs.
Point of order, Mr. Mayor. If my information is correct, it's not long since Councillor Watts had a baby himself. So I think he should be considered extremely prejudiced.
You think it's a joke? Yes, Mr. Mayor.
I can't believe this.
Yes, I am extremely prejudiced. And what's more, I'm glad of it. If my extreme prejudice is in the favour of underage mothers, single-parent families, or indeed anyone who's struggling to bring up children and need a little bit of help from us. Now, the councillor might find that funny. Well, that's all right. That doesn't bother me. However, it's not so amusing for the people concerned. People like Sarah. People who wonder how they're going to manage because it seems this council thinks it's more important to spend money on hanging baskets rather than children's futures.
Audrey, is it all right if I go out for 5 minutes?
Depends where you're going.
Oh, well, I think you can guess.
Well, no, it's not all right. I think you should stop here.
I can't help it. I want to know.
Oh, what can you do?
You know what? I thought it'd be really great working here after the kennels. Oh. You know, with the 3 of us, I thought we could chat about stuff and that. And you can't really do that with dogs, can you? But what happens? You and Maxine have got some massive secret and... well, I might as well not even be here.
Oh, lovey, I am sorry.
So then tell me, what's going on?
No, I can't, love.
Ah.
No, I can't. But I'll tell you something, lovey. I'd rather be in your shoes.
What, being left out all the time?
Yes. Because, quite frankly, Maria, this is one secret I'd give anything not to know about.
Just wondered whether you'd heard anything.
No. Sit down.
I don't suppose you want to see me again, really. I just came round to see what you were going to do.
Do?
Now that you know what's happened and you're not going to have your own child.
I don't think there's very much I can do, is there?
I mean, about the baby I'm having. Oh, whether you were going to tell Ashley. I just should never have said anything. I've just made everything worse, haven't I?
And it's not a lot of money. And we can find it if we really want to. So please, please, I'm asking you, for the sake of these children and their mothers that it affects, let's do that. Thank you. Yes.
Well, they've got to now,
Anybody else
haven't they?
anything to say on that before we vote? Councillor Naismith.
Just to say, those of us against this aren't against children. We're just against wasting money. And I'm sure that Sarah will be helped to find somewhere else. Another one of the several creches this council still supports, where she can leave her baby while she does her GCSEs.
This is not
Right.
good.
Thank you. So, I suppose the proposition is that the Rosamond Street creche be allowed to remain open?
Yes.
Anybody seconding that? Yes. All in favour? Against? So, the proposition is lost. And can we finally move on now?
I only told you about Charlie because I thought if she was having your child...
You thought I'd leave you alone. I know you did. And you're probably right. I would have.
But not now.
Oh, I do hope. I'm not such a monster as you seem to think.
I just know how much you want a baby.
Yeah, well, I also still want Charlie. You know, even after this. I still love her and need her. So maybe... Probably sounds daft. But maybe this business has achieved what you wanted after all. It's made me concentrate on my marriage. And realise that that's what's most important. And that is what I've got to try and hold together.
So anyway, what have you been up to then, you two?
Wouldn't believe it if we told you.
I'll bet.
Look, I've got to go. I'm on late. Actually, Les, could you wait for a couple of minutes and take me to the police station?
Yeah, of course I will.
And Emma, thanks. What are you doing here?
Max was just worried about things.
Just may well be.
Come on inside. Come on.
She's an ignorant little cow. Don't care if I never see her again as long as I live.
She didn't mean us any harm. She just thought that...
Oh, don't tell me about her. Don't want to know.
Okay. So,
And yes, the answer's yes. I've had it, if that's what you want to know. No complications. They didn't need to use anaesthetic, so everything's fine. Or it would have been.
Right, well, I've got to get to surgery. So, if you're sure everything's all right, I'll get over there and I'll come back as soon as I've finished.
That's when we talk, is it?
It is.
If we've anything left worth talking about.
We'll see, shall we?
He did his level best, did Curly?
Yeah, but they weren't listening most of the time.
Yeah, because he'd already made their minds up.
That's democracy.
That's a farce.
Can sometimes be the same thing.
I'm sorry, I am so sorry.
No, you were terrific, Curly.
I bet Sarah doesn't think so.
Curly, you were great.
You know, I'm beginning to think you were right all along. Direct action. It's the only way we're going to get these people to listen.
I think we're in the way.
In a hurry, are we, councillor? In a rush to close more creches? Well, you can just hold your flaming horses.
Hey, you can wait. Make a line, get our buggies lined up.
Everyone, line up! Everyone! Come on across here! Come on.
That's it, that's it, that's it. Well done, well done. Direct action. And we won't let them through until they change their minds, yeah?
I don't know what you think you're going to achieve.
Oh, do we not?
Well, unless it's to land yourself in trouble.
Trouble? Like the trouble you've caused all these mothers and fathers who've got nowhere to leave the children?
I mean trouble with the powers that be. Trouble with the police if you don't get this lot shifted.
Oh, I see. Threats, is it now?
Look, you've made your point, councillor. Now, I have to get home. And I'm not the only one. So let's leave it at that, shall we?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll ask my constituents. Shall we let them through?
No!
Sorry. Looks like you have to wait a little bit longer.
Oh, really? We'll see about that.
Come on,
Go home and take it easy. Go on.
I just feel like I've made everything worse.
Well, I think Dr. and Mrs. Ramsden have to take part of the blame for that, don't you? Go on.
See you, Maria.
Yeah, see ya.
What are all these for?
Don't ask me. Look, I thought you said your brother was leaving some gear.
Yeah?
Easter eggs. Hundreds of them.
You're joking.
Look, you can hardly move. They're all over the show.
I'll leave you to deal with that, Maria. Now you lock up, lovey, won't you?
Yeah, sure.
All right, see you.
See
Bye,
ya.
girl.
Bye. Oh, I'm dead sorry. As soon as they see him, I'll tell him to shift him.
He's the stupidest idiot. This letter came for me. If I tell you something, you're not to tell anybody. Not anybody. Promise?
Yeah, tell me what?
No, you got to promise first.
Yeah, well, at least we know who's spreading all the rumours now, don't we, Steve?
It's not just her.
Who?
Karen's told her mates.
You told her? Oh, I think I may as well look for another job as well.
What do you mean, as well?
As well as everyone else who works for us.
Well, no one said out to me.
No, because that's because you told them not to, but they've been on to me saying, is it true that we're going to be closing at the end of the week? Or is it true we're closing today? One of them asked.
Oh, well, great.
If I knew it was, I'd kill him.
It's me.
No.
This is a letter from the licensing authority asking me for more details on my recent accusations against streetcars.
Oh, but what have you done that for?
I'd have thought that was obvious. Or have you forgotten the way that Vic dumped me?
So you're doing all this just to get back at him?
To teach him a lesson, yeah. Nobody treats me like that. And if they do, they're going to pay a very big price. And you've promised. Don't you dare tell Vic. Don't you tell anybody.
Well, I won't, but... Well, I mean, what if it gets dead serious and they have to shut down or something?
Ooh, then I'll tell him myself. In fact, yeah. I think I'd really enjoy that.
This could be getting serious.
Is that who I think it is?
It's my husband, yeah. Look, can you try and calm things down while I have a word with him?
Certainly, Sarge.
Oh, no, it's Emma.
Yeah, but whose side's she on?
Here, a bit riot gear next and water cannon.
Yeah, well, you'll be first to be washed away, won't you, you little sprot?
Hi. Nice day for a demo.
Yeah, this is the end of your game,
Well, we're just
councillor.
talking and then this happened.
As you can see, Sergeant, we're being prevented from leaving.
Well, unless you walk.
I'm a busy man. I don't have time for walking.
You'd like to get back in your car, sir? Thank
A
you.
word. How about you let the councillors through and then you can carry on demonstrating for as long as you like?
Well, there wouldn't be much point then, would there?
Well, put it this way, it'd get us both off the hook.
Except Sarah and the rest of these people who are losing their creche. Doesn't let them off the hook, does it?
Norman, you're putting me in a really awkward position here.
Yeah, like the position you put me in this morning because you just had to go and help Charlie, even though you knew I didn't want you to go.
And what's this? You getting your own back?
No, this is me standing up for something I believe in, like you did, except I think this is a better cause.
Right, can you all move back off the road, back onto the pavement, please?
Stay exactly where you are. Take no notice of her.
Norman, what are you doing? Do you want me to arrest you?
Yeah, go on. Arrest me.
You're not serious.
I am. I'm deadly serious. Arrest me.
You look tired.
Yeah, I am a bit.
Yeah, well, you stay there. I'm gonna make you some dinner. That'll move a muscle.
Ash?
Yeah?
You wouldn't ever leave me, would you?
Of course I wouldn't. Come on, Max. I'd never leave you. Especially now. What's made you say something like that?
I just get a bit scared sometimes.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't think like that. There's nothing you could ever do that made me even dream about leaving you. Never, ever. I want to get you some dinner. I think you're going a bit light-headed.
Well, that was the quickest surgery ever. They were in and out before they'd had a chance to sit down.
I'm sitting here thinking how it'd all have been all right if it hadn't been for that stupid woman. Do you think she knows what she's done, or do you think she's too stupid even for that?
I don't think you can blame Maxine.
Oh, yes, I can.
How are you, anyway? No discomfort?
I'm absolutely fine. I'm absolutely like I knew I'd be. Relieved. Except for the fact that you know, and you'll never forgive me.
Well, we've had to forgive one another for all sorts in the past, and...
Oh, not like this, we haven't. Anyway, the past. How long ago is that? Whereas this is now. This is something I've done today.
Even
and no
so...
matter what you say, you'll never, ever forgive me for it. I'm sorry. You just can't, Matt. You just can't.
I'm arresting you for aggravated trespass. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you may later rely on in court. Anything you do say will be given in evidence. Do you understand? Just get in the car.
Right, you lot, can you go off the road, please, and let the cars through? Come on, to the side. Thank you.
Shut up.
I would do anything. I would do anything to keep us together.
You're just saying that.
No, I mean it.
You might. But you can't forgive me. It'll always be there eating away at you. You might try, but you'll never be able to, Matt.
Well, you know, I might, if you forgive me.
Forgive you?
Yeah, for what I've done, which is, well, it's worse in a way, because it's a secret I've kept for months. Yeah, it's worse. It is much worse.
Nothing could be worse than what I've done.
Well, Maxine! That stupid woman next door is pregnant with my child. It happened once when we were both drunk, and that was a result.
Maxine?
Yeah. That's why she was round here earlier. Well, think about it. It'll make sense of a lot of things, so... You have, you've got to forgive me for as much, if not more, than I have to forgive you, which we can both do, yeah? You can forgive me for that, Charlie? Yeah?